Bell, who shares son Jeremy with his ex-wife, Janet von Schmeling, said he doesn't believe masculinity is something that you teach. Drake Bell opened up about how he's raising his son Jeremy to have a healthy view of masculinity while appearing on the July 3rd episode of the Tea Time with Raven and Miranda podcast. He told hosts Raven Simone and Miranda Pierman-Mayday that masculinity isn't something that you can teach. Bell shares 4-year-old Jeremy with ex-wife Janet von Schmeling. Drake Bell is sharing how he is raising his son to have a healthy view of masculinity. During an appearance on the July 3rd episode of the Tea Time with Raven and Miranda podcast, the actor, 39, discussed the topic of masculinity with Raven Simone and her wife, Miranda Pierman-Mayday. Bell told the couple that when it comes to parenting his 4-year-old son Jeremy, whom he shares with ex-wife Janet von Schmeling, he doesn't believe that masculinity is something that you teach. Instead, he said, it's a matter of instilling good values in your child. Citing the gesture of opening the door for a woman as an example, Bell explained he thinks being polite and chivalrous, without overstepping, is the way that men should behave in society. Bell shared a recent experience where Jeremy went to rush off an elevator when the doors opened before allowing 2 women to step out first. I looked at him and I said, it's really important when we're on the elevator and there's girls on the elevator. You have to let the girls off first and the boys go off second, he recalled. It's just manners, Bell told the podcast host, reiterating, I don't think that masculinity is something to be taught because it's something that you're discovering. The Drake and Josh Allen also spoke about society's tendency to label certain traits as masculine and feminine. He described Jeremy as a boy's boy who also likes to lie down with his mommy and who will pause in the middle of watching a TV show to sweetly give his dad a kiss. Now in society, it's like, oh, I need to break my son of that. That's a very feminine trait. I can't have my son walking around kissing dad on the lips, Drake said, explaining that he doesn't want to put such notions into my son's brain. He said his son could be loving and caring and cuddly and kissing, and also running up and climbing on the jungle gym and falling down and scraping his leg. I don't think that there's a separation there with masculine and feminine traits, the actor insisted. I think that's just the boxes that we're putting that in. This isn't the masculine side of me. This isn't the feminine side of me, he continued. This is the me side of me, and this is just who I am, noting that maybe it's the artist in me. Drake said he strives for his son to be able to emote and express love and cry and know that it's okay to be sad. Later in the conversation, Drake added that he believes it's a misfortune what we've done in society, where we're just putting labels in boxes and stifling people. Drake and his ex-wife welcomed Jeremy in 2021, before later separating in 2022.